Hi, it's Megan. I think it's fair to say that when Tom Ford says jump, I say, okay, how high? So they just released their Runway collection of a few just items, and kind of the one that I think caught most people's attention along with this new contour highlight palette coming out is the, what's it called? The Runway color. They just call it Runway color. And the shade is AW15. So I do have a couple others of the Tom Ford eye cream eyeshadows, and this is a totally different formula. So it's $42 and it is 0.21 ounce, and it comes in a little glass thing like this, and then you open it up. And so most of the Tom Ford cream eyeshadows have that whipped feel to them. They're kind of light, like a mousse kind of thing, and then they just apply a little bit lighter, a little bit looser, more runny, not runny exactly, but just not as stiff as a lot of the traditional cream eyeshadows. This is more a traditional cream eyeshadow. So this will be more like the NARS or the MAC or, you know, that type of product. Just, I mean, I don't know, most brands have them, right? It's like I could go through a whole list. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna put some on my cheek because this is supposed to be an eye and cheek color. It's really hard to blend eye colors like this on camera, just because it's a more subtle color than I expected. And so you can see as I blend it in, it actually blends really beautifully into the skin. And I have it on my eyes too. And then I put some black, and then I put with a little brush like this, what I basically, I'll show you, I use my finger to put it on the lid, and then I took a brush like this and I just put it into the crease a little bit because I find that really hard to do with my finger. And then I did the black before I did this color, and then I just took this and kind of smudged that into the black. And the black is on the upper and lower waterline. And so you can see it widens out a little bit as I get out toward the outer part of the eye. I also put a little highlighter up here. If I were actually wearing this in real life, not on camera, I would have put a little highlighter right in the corner too, just to open up my eyes. But I kind of wanted people to see the eyeshadow without a lot of shimmer, because it is a matte eyeshadow, or maybe a matte satin, that's a better way to say it. This has no shimmer in it whatsoever. And let me put a swatch on. I use black, so it's like a brown, but it's like a russet brown, right? You can see a real, not super orange, not super red, but that definite warmth of like a terracotta, but not a bright terracotta. I guess it would lean a little bit even pink as opposed to orange. It's a beautiful color. When I have colors like this on me, I find that having a little bit of black on my eye, or a dark brown and chocolate lining kind of the eye itself, makes my eyes look less red. It just looks healthier. Sometimes I can look a little vampire-ish, or like I've been up all night drinking tequila or whatever else, just because my eyes just seem a little bit red. When I do that little bit of black or even a chocolate brown, then all of a sudden I get just this pop of blue, this like vivid, beautiful, amazing look, which is so much better. And the Tom Ford ads for this actually did use this in a smoky eye. I'm actually liking this more as I wear it. When it first came, I felt like it's a pretty color. Tom Ford's expensive. I felt like I had a hard time really building it up on the eye, but as I've been wearing it, I like the subtle look a little bit better now. So I actually now really like it a lot. And I think I was also a little let down because I like that other Tom Ford texture, and this was just kind of another cream eyeshadow. But like I said, the more I wear it, the more I'm like, wow, you know, that's actually really beautiful. It's just not maybe as in your face as some of the other Tom Ford stuff is. More subtle, and I'm still seeing all these like reddish brown, plum, like the rich red tones and bronze tones and whatever going into fall. So it's actually really pretty, and it works with my eyes. With the lip, personally, I like the idea that I can use it as a cheek color, because it makes picking a cheek color just so much simpler, and it coordinates. On the lips, what I have is Henry by Tom Ford. This was one of the Lips and Boys, and that would be the one thing I would say, you know, this is a very warm toned eyeshadow, and so this is where I actually like this brown can look awful on me, but with this type of a warm look, I think, you know, together it looks very cohesive and it really works. So definitely stick with kind of nude based, even slightly brown or orangey, but more brown. Orange, my corals are gonna look awful. type of a lip color, and it works a lot better for my opinion. It wears about somewhere around 8 to 10 hours, and I didn't get any creasing. I do have dry skin, however, so and I'm in Southern California in the summer where it's really hot, so, and I didn't have it melting or anything, but definitely no creasing, no flaking. It wore really beautifully and evenly. So that's all I have to say about it. If you have thoughts, suggestions, comments, I would love to hear them, and that's the end of this video, but please subscribe on YouTube. Thanks.